the charmers and other things holding up in today's market? You guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. Holy crap. This is a very interesting thing to be seeing. How are the charmers holding up, and how is the rest of the market taking a lot of this insanity out here? Well, the charmers are no longer very, very charmerful. Your last sale on this was $215, $220, $385, and then these have just dissipated down out here. You can get Italian, Portuguese, Spanish for $200 all day long. Your lowest English listing for this is $220 with a $323 here. People, the confidence that the charmers once had, at least in win, dropping on down. Now, area back here was also a former actual top dog out here. This one actually kind of spun out a little bit. You can actually see in here in your data, you had one move for 4, another for $395, another for $384. But, you know, lowest $275 for German, a $300 for Spanish. Actually, how does this one look? Ooh, you can tell the little bit of the darker starlight half here actually looks pretty nice. All right, I am a super big fan of the foreign darker print for them, but yeah, you're looking lowest currently $310. I can't say that I'm not surprised people are trying to fire sell this. All right, hi Lena. Wow, is this really $185? How the mighty have fallen. These used to be like $300. Yeah, $160, $140, $140. Yeah, these sure. Lowest right now is $160 if you were to pick up a Lena. All right, Hida. This one, I mean, I can't really say I'm all that surprised. Hida. 195, a 185er, and a 185. Yeah, they actually had more recent sales than I thought we would here. Get a Portuguese for 130, an Italian for 150, a German for 170. Lowest English 180 for light play, 192 for near mint. I guess that's not the worst. Now this one's taking the absolute death out here. The Dharc was formerly worth a lot. This card's 79, 84. 84. People are looking at this card right now and they're like, oh, you know, I can spend the $80 to pick up a Starlight. Like, why not, right? It's one of those things you look at and you're like, you know, I can justify the cost. Aussa, oh boy, the cheapest of the Starlights. Love how Gamer's Choice has 68 of these at $62 a piece. Your lowest has been $50. And these do not turn over very often. Yeah, 50. You get what you get on these. So that's how the charmers have been taking the market. Is it sickening to see? Not really. I mean, this is what happens when Konami's doing the whole QCR treatment. But they are still maintaining a little bit of value. All right, Sky Striker Rose. Oh, this card's has been 175, 176, 190, 200 on up to 235 and going. Can't say I'm not surprised about that. You get them, Ray. I'm really happy for you. Left arm offering. I'm really surprised this does not have a QCR print at this point in time. You have 3 printings for this, one of which you can get 282 copies of in the common department for like nothing. You can also get this short print Spellcaster's deck for like 25 cents. And then, of course, your super rares up here, coming in at a pretty decent number. Supers still maintaining at least a $5 run out here. And I don't foresee this be, as long as this is the highest rarity version of this, it is going to maintain and do pretty well. All right. That's all I'm saying. It should have been QCR'd. They should have reprinted this multiple times. This card has no business being the price points that we see this being. Sky Scourge Invincible. Yes, this card cannot be special summoned. Alright. Or this, yeah, if you tribute summon this card by tributing one monster, you gain the following effects. So, if it is a light fairy monster, negate the effects of all spell cards. If it's a dark fiend, negate the effects of all trap cards. You know, if you technically side this in Ubel and you just stop traps from, you know, just ever going off, this is just one of those hilarious little interactions that you never really think about all that much. But it is something you can do. You got mod plays all day long back here for like $8, which is hilarious, by the way. So we hit that $11 mark. All right, well, you go get him, Sky Scourge. You really wanted to be an $11 to $12 card. I'm happy for you. All right, Promethean Princess QCRs. I guess we've started to see a little bit of an uptick on the QCR Princess. All real things considered, I mean, we're in reprint season for this. We've got all the lower prints, but, they're not reprinting the QCR for this, which means the people that wanted the higher rarity version out here, well, they're going to have to go spend the money. 150, 150, 150, 165. You had a 120er back in October. Not a lot of sales moving on this, but it's enough that you got to go, it does have movements. This is kind of getting stupid. The last time I looked at this thing, I was like, oh, they're $20, all right? Yeah, they are 20s, all right? But here's the problem. They only have two. If you want to finish your playset, you got to jump up here to get the $25 mark. Now, if somebody comes through and gets these, you have to spend $35 a copy of black metal. And I do not like seeing that at all. I think that's very, very crazy. All right, the good news is, you've got multiple other printings, but to be honest with you, this card should have also gotten a QCR. Personally, Black Metal Dragon has been one of the more impactful cards in the lower half of the quadrants that I legitimately look at this and I'm like, wow, like, how is this not done anything a little bit more crazy? Okay. The Nekroz cards. Well, we'll give more time for the Nekroz Embryonics and things like that to settle, because I gotta tell you, in everything that we've looked at in the Nekroz stuff, it's going to be a little bit of a rough time. But as of putting this together, 21, 24, 17, these prices are going to keep changing very dramatically. I don't expect those to really stay. Nekroz Embryonic, they look $26. All right, Nekroz Atrishula, they look $17. All right, you've also got your Shrits at 20s on up to 32s. We'll see how those go. Sophias are still rambling around at $28, which is a little bit of an insane thing. $30. Wow. Sophias are still going crazy. This is so dumb. $32 to $35. Like, I am so impressed with how Sophia has been pushed around in the market. Like, it's just one of those things you look at and yeah, clap for it, man. The Nekroz buyouts have been just truly amazing. Trishula is also a $10 card for the old OG secret and so forth. So you're going to need more time to process the Nekroz stuff as more and more time goes on. It's going to be a cluster pile for sure on what we're going to expect. Also, has anybody checked in on this lately? I know we got the ultimate rare. I know nobody really was like, oh, the ultimate rare is so ugly. Yes, the ultimate rare is, might not be the most appetizing, but you're looking at $16, $14 even, $15 for this. Your lowest listings here are $15s, $16, $14 to $15. This is actually kind of crazy to be seeing that, this card, who was formerly $30, Konami did the reprint, did the invisible hand effect, slashed its value, and that's what you're looking at right now. It's actually kind of insane. And I also want to talk about the Blue Eyes White Destiny structure deck here. For those of you that have not been paying too much attention to this, obviously you can get these over on Kong's. Discount code MCO40 save you on your purchase over there as well. But for this structure deck, these are coming in at like $17 a piece. And I think a few people are like, well, Robbie, that's more than like I can go to Walmart and buy them. Yes, it is. But people like having their stuff. You're paying for that convenience of having it mailed to you, actually. And you've had a lot of sales on this thing. Like, it's not like this isn't turning over. No, they are. There are numbers on these moving, all right, as of putting this together. You're still looking at $17, the undercuts in the pennies departments out here for this structure deck. People want to make sure that they can have this. Is it, worth it to be throwing your money at the screen right now? That depends. Do you want to play Blue Eyes or not? Once again, you do not need Magia to play this deck. Magia is just kind of some free DLC that you can do. But for now, I would keep an eye on this, because I do think these will go down, yes, but it's interesting to see where they are for now. So please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you. Aussa!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.